when we're talking about the healing process of lips, the do's and the do nots, you are going to have all of that listed on the back of your aftercare card, but I'm going to go through those items or those points with you now. So if you've come in to see me, you have heard me say that the biggest thing that I want you to do is to try to keep your lips as dry as possible for the first 48 hours. So that means that you are going to be going home with a straw, a cute little heart-shaped straw, but I'm gonna send you home with a straw to remind you that no matter what you are drinking, water, coffee, wine, tea, whatever it is, I want you to use a straw for the first 48 hours. Next, I want you to eat like the Queen of England. So I just use that as like a cute reference. But what I mean by that is I want you to cut your food into small bites and place it into your mouth for the first 48 hours. We're wanting to keep our lips as clean and dry as possible. So we're not eating ribs, we're not eating chicken wings, we're not eating cheeseburgers, nothing that you have to bite into that's going to be messy and get on your face. So small bites placed into your mouth. The really great thing about lip blush is it heals really quick. So day 2, you're gonna wake up and they're gonna be dark and chapped. And then by usually day 3 to day 5, they're gonna start going through that shedding phase, and then you don't have to be as careful. But I do want you to try to hold off on the ointment or use it as sparingly as possible in that first 48 hours as well, while you're trying to keep your lips dry. This just speeds up the healing process and just gets you through that dry stage quicker. So after 48 hours, you can apply the vitamin A and D ointment as liberally as you want. Within those first 48 hours, I say to please just use it as sparingly as possible. If they feel really awful and like you need to use something, you can use a small amount, but let them dry out during when you're sleeping at night. So you get that whole sleeping period to really help them dry out. So as little as possible with the ointment in the first 48 hours. And then you can go all out and use it as much as you want after that. No sweaty exercise for the first few days, no kissing, no swimming pools, hot tubs, and saunas. We just want to make sure that we are not introducing any bacteria or minimizing the amount of bacteria that is going into our mouth. Our mouths are a dirty area of the body, so when we have an open wound there, we just want to take extra precaution that we're keeping them as clean as possible. You want to keep them out of the bright sun. And you want to avoid picking when they start to peel. It's very, very tempting to either bite or pick or pull at those flakes when they start to heal. You really want to avoid this. So same as with permanent brows, it's a very superficial shading. So if you go and you pull a piece of the skin that's peeling off your lip and it's not ready to come off, you're gonna pull a patchy spot out of your lip blush. So the healing process is quick. Yes, it can be a little bit annoying to have those dry, chapped lips, but you really just have to ride it out as best as you can for the best healed results. And that's really it as far as lip blush goes. One other really important thing to know about lip blush, and if you have already had your lips blushed with me, you already know this, but before you come back for your touch-up and before you come back for your annuals, you need to start up again your Valtrex or Valciclovir prophylactic treatment if you are an individual who gets cold sores on your lips 7 days before and 7 days after your appointment with me. So we can talk more about dosage and that kind of thing. But before you come for your initial appointment, it's very important. And before you come for your touch-up and your annual as well, if you get cold sores, you definitely need to pre-treat to prevent multiple cold sores happening on your lips. Other than that, that is it. And let me know if you have any questions about lip blush.